how different of a jurisdiction, I am not a lawyer, how different is it dealing with the laws that we go by in the States, let alone dealing with somebody that you're representing who's in Romania? Do you have to, are you working with their laws? Do they kind of push you around? Do you hold them accountable to you because there is the U.S. citizenship? How do those dynamics work?
Sure. So I think typically in high profile cases already there are so many additional factors that go into representing a client that isn't there in a standard case, when the attorneys actually just get to focus on their defense, on the legal strategy, and it's very clear cut. And typically in those cases, the defendants also really are presumed innocent. So those cases are much easier to handle. The high profile cases, to begin with, once information is, and it's almost exclusively leaked by the prosecution or the police, the information comes out, it's always out of context. The defense can't really respond to it as far as to address the details, because there's an ongoing investigation. You're not supposed to be talking about those facts. So you're really at a disadvantage. And the public starts getting a false picture of what the case is about, what the evidence is. And so, already in a high profile case, you're dealing with the court of public opinion, everything that's coming out, combating the misinformation that's circulating. And so those are challenges. Now you add to that, all of this happening in a foreign jurisdiction. And yes, it makes it much more complicated. There's, difficulties. Like for now, I have not actually been able to visit the Tate brothers in jail. While I was in Bucharest, I went numerous times to the jail with my Romanian colleagues. We took all the paperwork. And I was told that it's ultimately the prosecutor's decision, and the prosecutor until now still hasn't approved the request. I mean, we're still trying, and hopefully I will get to see them. Of course, my preference would be to see them out of custody, but depending on the timing. However, it's difficult to, you're in a different time zone. All of the documents are in the Romanian language. So we have to have everything translated, or I'm relying on my Romanian counsel to interpret things for me. Their system is different. So it's, and the politics of it are different. So it's certainly very challenging.
Is that a protocol that the prosecutor can use according to the Romanian laws to not allow you to meet with your client? I mean, is that a common thing they do there? Or do you have leverage to say, no, I have to see my client. This is how the laws work?
So unfortunately, I don't think it's very common for U.S. attorneys, or I should say even attorneys who are not Romanian, to be trying to visit Romanian clients in jail. So it's not a common occurrence to begin with. And according to my Romanian counsel, they say this is how it works. It's standard. Now, if this was not the Tate brothers, would this have been approved by now? I'm not sure.
Does the role of, I'll come back to that.